Hey YouTube, Black Ninja here. Welcome to another video. I'm doing a post unboxing of a receiver I bought today. And this is like just a impromptu video. I really didn't plan this out. I just wanted to make a video because I wanted to share the news that I bought this new receiver. And I'm going to be talking about the receiver versus sound bars. Okay, so let's get down to it. I don't want to make this video too long. So the receiver that I bought is the Yamaha RX-V385. Now that's the low end Yamaha receiver, the lowest end receiver that Yamaha makes. That's not in a complete home theater in a box system. So this is a dedicated, if there is such a thing, receiver, home theater receiver, without the speakers and all that. This is their cheapest one. I got it on sale for $269. I'm sorry, $259 at Best Buy. Regular price is I think $279. Okay. Um, I've been I've been wanting a Yamaha receiver for the longest time. Every time I go to buy a receiver, for some reason I always wind up buying another brand. And I finally got myself to buy the Yamaha. Anyway, I decided to buy a Yamaha receiver because this year, I think early this year, I bought a Polk Audio soundbar for the brand new TV that I bought. Okay, and the TV was a Vizio 65-inch 4K television. So I went and got a Polk Audio soundbar. Here I already disconnected it, and you can see it right here. It comes with your subwoofer and all that, and it was the cheapest model that Polk Audio makes, and it was like I think $149 or something like that. And when I first hooked it up, it sounded really good. I mean, from listening to your regular TV speakers and then, switching over to the sound bar and especially with the subwoofer, it was really good. I mean, it sounded really nice. But then after a while, you get used to uh, that sound and it doesn't sound as good anymore. Okay, so it started to kind of sounded weak at first. When I first hooked it up, the bass was booming, and you could really tell the difference between the TV speaker and the soundbar sound, and it was really awesome. But then after a while, it just you get used to it, and the bass seemed so weak after a while. And then my girlfriend's son, he bought a Sony soundbar, and it came with a higher wattage rating, and the bass just boomed. I mean, it made this Polk Audio sound like a TV speaker, actually. And the Sony uh, soundbar sounded really good, and I think that was like a $300 soundbar system, but he got it at Best Buy, or I think no, I'm sorry, he got it at Walmart, and it was they made a mistake or something. They sold it to him for like $150 or something like that. But anyway, yeah, I hooked up the Yamaha receiver, and it's paired off to these speakers here, KLH, They're the larger bookshelf speakers. Okay. Now I've had these KLH speakers for many years. Okay, they go back with me about oh damn, oh jeez, to early 2000s. Yeah, and I used to have a pair of Yamaha speakers that were about the same size, same dimension, same color, and it looked exactly alike. The only thing difference was Yamaha and KLH, the labels on the speaker grills. But I gave the Yamaha speakers to a friend who needed speakers, and I lent it to him. He never gave it back, but that's whatever. So anyway, I kept these KLH around for a long time, and they were just sitting around collecting dust. And I set it up, and then I said, well, let me go get a receiver, hook up the speakers, and get rid of the sound bar. I'm probably going to put the sound bar in the bedroom, okay, and see how that sounds in the bedroom. But let me talk about this Yamaha receiver. This is not a review, by the way. I will give you a full blown review of this Yamaha receiver after I get to play around with it more. I played around with it all night, um, and I've been watching some 4K movies. I've watched some stuff on the Fire Stick, and let me see I listened to some music on YouTube, and I even played the PlayStation 4 on it, and I I have to say that I am thoroughly impressed. Okay, I do not have um, a subwoofers for this setup yet. It is a 5.1 surround sound receiver. The ratings are about 140 watts per channel, supposedly. Okay, you can't really take that. You got to take that with a grain of salt, because although it may say 140 watts per channel, you know, it's. But anyway, my thing here is gonna be, I'm not gonna get center channel speakers. I am probably in the near future going to get subwoofers. If you guys know any good quality, low budget end subwoofers in mind, let me know in the comments below. Any suggestions, I'll take into consideration. But these KLH speakers with this receiver sound pretty good. It does sound pretty good. I am impressed. Um, Now, as I said, I bought receivers before, and every time I go to buy one, I always wanted a Yamaha receiver. You know, I remember seeing advertisements for it back in the day when home theater was just coming into the scene with these ProLogic receivers and stuff. And I remember the advertisements spouted that Yamaha had these processors that emulated concert halls, certain concert locations, places, movie theaters, certain movie theaters in the country. It emulated that kind of ambience. So it always made me want to. Ooh, that's cool. I like to go and try that. But when I go to when I go to buy these receivers, I wound up getting a Technique, and then years later, I think like about 4 years ago, I bought a Denon Okay, and it was comparable in price range as this Yamaha right here. So they were about the Denon. I was out at that time. I was gonna buy a Yamaha receiver, but then I let a Best Buy salesperson talk me into buying a Denon, and the reason was because Denon had a little bit more wattage power per channel, and I was told that it was the better receiver. Blah blah blah. So I said okay. Took the Denon home. Went to the mall to the Bose store and bought those satellite speaker systems. Um, and bought the satellite speaker system from Bose and took it home and hooked it up to the Denon receiver and everything. And I was not impressed. I mean, it sounded good. It sounded okay. Uh, but it didn't wow me at all. I mean, I turned it up real loud and the bass wasn't sharp. I mean, it just, the sound wasn't as clear as I wanted it to be. Um, for especially it being like a name brand speaker and renowned reputation of Bose, and the saying goes that Bose speakers have no highs and no lows, and that's what kind of popped into my mind whenever I listened to that system. And I was never really happy with that. Maybe I should have try to hook these KLHs to the Denon, but I wasn't too happy with Denon receiver or the Bose sound system. In fact, this sound bar, in my opinion, at first impression, I thought the sound bar sounded better than those Bose satellite speakers with the that Bose subwoofer. But anyway, these KLH speakers, um, they were, I think for the pair, I think they were like $99 if I remember correctly. I think they were like $99 or $150. I can't remember. It's been so long ago since I bought these. They weren't expensive at all. They were very cheap. But for cheap speakers, they sound okay. And I think if I put a decent subwoofer with them, it'll sound even better. Now, right out of the box, I adjusted I went into the settings in the receiver and up the up the bass and used the YAP automatic room ambience adapter. I don't know what you call it. It senses the room ambience and adjusts the speaker sound level, and just like, I think it's like an automatic equalizer thing where the receiver just senses your room ambience and adjusts the speakers automatically for you. I did that, and like I said, this is not a review of the Yamaha receiver. This is just a post unboxing. I took it out the box, set it up, and my first impression was excellent. Okay, everything that the reviews said on the Best Buy website, I agree with totally. Um, let me see. I don't even know why I'm making this video because I'm tired as hell. It's about almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I've been playing with this receiver all night. and I just wanted to make a video just to talk about it, I guess. But after about maybe I'll make another video a little bit more organized and thought um, later today. And it's kind of too early in the morning for me to blast these speakers and give you a little taste, but I'll do that like maybe later in the day and when I make another video. But if you're looking for a receiver, as far as I can tell so far, I can recommend these. They have a lot of settings where, like I said, you could go from certain movie theaters in the country to certain concert halls. It's all already programmed into the receiver, so you just click a button and it'll go to these different locations where the music or the sound that you hear is how you would hear it in that particular location. And it has other settings like game mode. If you're watching a sci-fi movie, you could turn it to sci-fi settings. If you're watching a drama movie, you could turn it to a drama setting. But anyway, this video is going to 16 minutes and 25 seconds long right now, so I'll cut it off right here. Stand by for a review video of this Yamaha. Like I said, I've had a taste of Technique, Denon, and Yamaha and so forth. I'm more impressed with the Yamahas. These KLH cheap speakers really surprised me. I've never heard them sound this good. Okay, I've had them hooked up to the Technique receivers a long time ago, and they did not wow me at all. And I think it's gonna sound even much better if I add a subwoofer to the system. And even without the subwoofer, it gets pretty loud and it gets a little, the bass is pretty decent. Anyway, thanks for watching.